You know right, assassini, airport and Timaya, Moja Nananum Shegu Edigu on my yay.
Memo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV so there is a breaking news via aba na asem no netentini ni tietemu ane se Kennedy Agyapong has been dragged to the Privileges Committee in Parliament. Obi wo hwa ebia no wonim de ekoso wonim asem nemu. I will explain and then I'll give you some possible outcomes amimi susu se ebeden ebeba and then you watch those outcomes unfold. Meshremo, and there your first time waha. Just do one thing for us. Subscribe and click the notification bell so you know latest news be about once ebeka. Meshre eyana video no show we are like it. O like ya YouTube algorithm no ebeka say oh naturally say we need you hunti yan fan so entre Ghana for nti no ya nesama yen. Uyen so a link na comment box ni mo no click it. Your new YouTube channel aye the video set ho and then the video be better ho until they click na subscribe am I it's for young consem ni mo say last 2 days and a video sha say e go viral Kennedy Agyapong e wo show bia wo ye e wo na too a show no friend the attitude. Now the reason why I wo ye sha show ne say wo pese what they a entrepreneurial skill and na suban bia wo susu say ebe boa Ghana emebunu and womu ye adwuma na no o 2 year for anatre or tre ade the attitude say ye na yen sesa ye suban ene nyama na show ne so no na Kennedy Agyapong pause ye in a very unrelated issue na wo pause ye na wo kodi journalist bia ye fe no Erastus Asaredonko atem na Erastus Asaredonko ye we journalist bia wo ye adwuma ema Multimedia Ghana Limited ye ka multimedia say Joy News, Joy FM, Asempa, Multi TV, Inshira FM, Love FM, Hit FM. They are all under the Multimedia Ghana Limited brand. Na the entire Kennedy Agyapong kodi Erastus Asaredonko atem and say unim say ejura killings ya ekoso yi journalist ye journalist bia no wo ho or reporter ye wonim die esi nti committee ayate se yenye nhwehwemu emfa ejura nsensem ne ho no journalist ekoye ekotre na adwen eka de wonu nso ehu ye nem se ensem a wonu hu ye no it was an ansem on no kan no it wasn't in line with the narrative of police for epese yetiasie and now the pro MPP people so epese yetiasie because right now the narrative being put out there and say kaka abrantie na yekuno no eyono ankasa ne nua enekuno that's the narrative being put out there. The family aba abonten ebe refute say enye ni nua nekuno enye ni nua nekuno but police for use sa narrative no MPP ni bia wono so be kasa wa asem ne so no use sa narrative no but Erastus Asaredonko a wono wokọ ho a wone omomwo ho ekọ kasa no okọ committee no eso no different thing e no okokan nem se wakokan sa ade no anya Kennedy Agyapong de now sa branch we anso na mbra bi mo be kai a me mamoti asese multimedia journalist bi ebe kan se senior nipa kunkum ekoso ewo Kumasi to be very specific no yemfanshe president Emma mekra me betena se ka say well say okan ne trasa he has a point but enye fully sir because want to me fani ni anto president no ne council I said that I made that statement oya multimedia journalist wo hwe the Ashanti region in Sensem. He was concerned about what was going on in the Ashanti region. Nem se san semwa wakokan na nya Kennedy Agyapong de because Kennedy Agyapong fele say journalist no was sabotage aban. Nen semwa wakokan e wo committee ne so no Kennedy Agyapong fele say journalist no sabotage aban. Into no ni show attitude show no what they 2 year nafo say yen sisa ye soban ene nyama no Kennedy Agyapong ko yusu sa show no ema wo be threaten journalist no eka say e was a journalist ni ye chino bono na wono e president pan ko be ma journalist ni ya bono mbo bia enye mbo ketwa but we all know so this is not the first time Kennedy Agyapong has done something like this. He using his platform to talk to us say yen sisa ye suban ni ebedi ye no sabe ononso ne suban ne kra no won sisa because ade way ama asem aba beto so up to lende people like Kelvin Taylor and a lot more people feel say you had a hand in the killing of Ahmed Swale. At least, if for nothing at all, Krana, you will stop threatening people. But from then, Kennedy Agyapong never stopped. No threatening nipa, no yes, no yes. Into me come about Bonte me kasa da bisa adia Kennedy Agyapong ko ye enye. Now, we Emma eye Alhassan Suhini. Woye Temale North MP. Eka se dabi, wono Alhassan Suhini. Woye journalist pen. No, before Alhassan Suhini krabe ba kasa no. Multimedia for Ebetron krata ede koma Human Rights International ewo USA ede koma inkuo journalist inkuo akese ewo USA asemo wo mo kan say ye mo hwe de Kennedy Agyapong ede aye nipa o wo threaten ye nipa o yeso say ye nipa no ye beku no ma mekra me bebo multimedia echi say they use their platform omo platform ne ma Kennedy Agyapong ma wo ye the same thing ne kansem efa kwaku ba kon announce mo ho omo man ne platform omo platform Asempa FM ma Kennedy Agyapong e de threaten Sami Jemfi later Sami Jemfi papa hu se dabi asem we dey wo se obemu a wo koye meeting with Kennedy Agyapong. Why? Because Kennedy Agyapong threaten Sami Jemfi e wa Asempa. Nti ende de eya mo no de mo ehu kwan e ko reporti ama embrofofo se de Kennedy Agyapong wo de ayamuni. Nti me kra me bo multimedia fo echi so mo anya de. Now, Alhassan Suhini say, wono ansa na wobeda ne MP no ye journalist. O say yatina wo man mu. First no bi anim abrante e fe na Ahmed Swale. Kennedy Agyapong ene betre Ahmed Swale pictures. Ene Anas, odi o pictures be tuja. Yatina wo man we mu ema wo threaten Ahmed Swale ka say wo hia no wo bia abono. Asem bia baba bia wo no Kennedy Agyapong ne betua. Ema nipa bonifo bi ede ko faaso ede kokun Ahmed Swale. Ende asem no aye kokwasa. Asem na ye kokwasa ye nimbe bi asem ne kra ewo. Nti want na se ema Kennedy Agyapong sanso threaten another journalist biom. Eno ko reporti ema eye Alban Bagbin, who as we all know is the Speaker of Parliament. Na wobo Alban Bagbin amane na Alban Bagbin ka say no, before that ma me read the asema okan na me wi na maka asema Alban Bagbin kan. O say, Mr. Speaker, I think that as a former journalist I feel obliged to draw the House attention to this conduct of an honorable colleague of this House, which in my view brings this House into disrepute. Mr. Speaker, I urge you to exercise your powers under 27 and refer this conduct of the Honorable, which is becoming unacceptable, to the Privileges Committee to ascertain the veracity of the comments that were made and recommend sanctions, if possible, that will act as deterrent to other members who may be tempted to act like him. Now, ena Alban Bagbin ka say, okay, wate? Na Alban Bagbin emma MPs no strong warning. Eka tre MPs no say, hey, masa, amonya mo ho se mo ye MPs nti mo betumi akwa ye bibia akwa kanka se bia keke na mo efa mo ho edidi mo. No Alban Bagbin as a speaker no won pene ma bibisa ensi. Nti ehwa na Alban Bagbin so refer asem no el de command the Privileges Committee. Now, unim say oko and for recently most of us yesua ade ma yehu say oba lawyers side ye wo ade bia ye friend the General Legal Council. Mama wati asese the General Legal Council le juma wo mo ye and say they check say lawyer bia no wo be work with the professional conduct. Into we a lawyer na wan hwe ne ye na okoye nyama bi na nyama ne hu ne say kokwasa General Legal Council for the ombetumi aye and say ombeje license efiunsem. So these arms of government no, they have institutions which check their own people. Into ba parliament and so committee a check say parliamentarians no, they are working under their code of conduct no a Privileges Committee. Into wunim na wokoye kokwasa nyama bia wo Privileges Committee ho ana unim na koye kokwasa bia nyama bia as MP ye de obekọ privileges committee into sanctions e wose ye de ma no ye de be ma wo ho. Now I don't know of the sanctions privileges committee able to me ama, but we wait to see. And mind you, this is not the first time a Kennedy Agyapong ye de no akọ privileges committee muni amobekai. Just some few years ago oni muntaka and also asem gidi na muntaka twe no koye, and you all saw the campaign Kennedy Agyapong had against muntaka. Na fe bebi obekọ bia wodi muntaka atem bisa ho se saa time no edien enesi ye embra Kennedy Agyapong wodi asem no ekọ embra muntaka etwen Kennedy Agyapong call privileges committee no. What happened? Saa same way Udiako social media, go and read what people are saying. And may assure say there are some people in MPP mua womu say dabi. Enyama bi eto de bi a Kennedy Agyapong wo ye no ase enye, but only one koka because Kennedy Agyapong yo bi a wo ye MPP ni kra na wo be ka ne ho asem a senya wo be di watem no wa wo be nu ho. Ono aka se embra wo be nya court nsensem wokodi judge atema wo benya court nsensem no MPP for efre ye kan se yenye ne anchi nintum ono abekan. So clearly there are a lot of people in MPP who don't like his way of doing things, but still oguso aye. And I don't want to speak on the judiciary side because na nkrofo susu say embra asem ne bae no nanka judiciary and anka betumi ahwem na Kennedy Agyapong na asem no ye di ne ye fairly, because at time na ye dragging no equal privileges committee no, it was the MPP in majority. It's an nkrofo nim say you're no an nkrofo, so there is no way our no an nkrofo bema ebia privileges committee no aye ne bibi. It's an nkrofo so say embra wokodi judges atem no judiciary no be taking the course. The judge through the comment I will make here utumi hu ne say the judge was determined say nanko obema ya twen Kennedy Agyapong aso so that obi ehu ne level, but Supreme Court ebemu and Supreme Court for ebe twen asem ne free judge no nsem enda me no ka say bebi asem ne da no, you and I we don't know, you and I were not there, so we don't know where the matter has even got into. But a lot of Ghanaians can say asem no atonsium. For me personally, if you ask me, I'll say this: there is nothing be anywhere about Kennedy Agyapong. You see, Kennedy Agyapong has become untouchable in this country. He has become untouchable in this country. And some privileges committee, I say, I can tell you for a fact, unless something different will happen, and then some of us will have trust in the system. But I'm telling you what I think. This is not the first time. Be anywhere better Kennedy Agyapong. He is untouchable. As simple as that. You can't Ghana mbra. Endra comments be me who ye I will be passing with social media. Or say Kennedy Agyapong is the law. No one can do anything to him. Not even a Kufuado. Someone obi e kan no. Hana make us say, well, I mean, technically, if you go into the issue, it is indeed true. Obi no obe to me den nsaka Kennedy Agyapong. What do you want kano? Hey, obe to me. To me mfa wonsan kano. And that is what we've been made to believe. Now, let me tell you possible outcomes. And now in Sambia ebesisi from and the only reason I'm saying there ya me yes ade no. And no na me ya na ya nkrofo ka say melody so there o your prophet. Now, listen to what will happen. Instead of Ebia Kennedy Agyapong coming out to say, oh, asema wakwa no, he's sorry. Ebia, instead of him apologizing, Ebeka so asema, and he's a human being, anything can happen. But I am making this analysis based on precedents. Easily, Kennedy Agyapong betumi ababonti ababeka say, oh, well, you're sorry. Na say ebufu and the buy no kwaka nsem okan no. He didn't mean it. And I say any. But you see, one side, Kennedy Agyapong nankasa, he's refusing to in a way realize any. Sometimes no de ebufu kan nsem na ebia wono no waka keke o onye. But he needs to understand say there are a lot of people And then will be what Ghana has say ya. So what catches any pakron say won't take a bullet for Kennedy Agyapong, and I won't kuni homa Kennedy Agyapong na wobeye. There are people in this country. Mahama was Sankrofoni bi. Ekufado was Sankrofoni bi. Kennedy Agyapong so was Sankrofoni bi. O catcher will be sisi say one fan nkwa entwa so ema Kennedy Agyapong. There are some people wo mo mpopo omuti wo mo beye. Into obi wo ho a de Kennedy Agyapong be kan bia no say nipa kro ne beye. So Kennedy Agyapong needs to realize say wono no say wo kan sem bi say ya ebia no ono no eni ni tim so obeye o. But obi a wo hu Kennedy Agyapong a wo hu ne say we de wo ya menyame no say nipa kro be kwa ko hu journalist no na wa journalist no bone. Beka say we na Kennedy Agyapong say yambo no. Hey pa ni akwa akobo no. And I feel say Ahmed Swale there no, that was the same thing that happened. Ahmed Swale was already a target. But there a share the killers no in crying and they say Kennedy Agyapong ba bontin beka say akra we mochi na mombo no and a killers ni hu say and ye betumi afechi e de akwa akobo no. Nti ye ko fechi na ye ko kun na ko ye ni bibia ye beka say Kennedy Agyapong na ye. And I'm surprised. Second, the Japan, they be a wakende wakosku wa broche, wa bobra, wa ye. I'm surprised that this simple fact he is refusing to understand. That you see, that is my shock and my surprise. Said this simple fact, he's refusing to understand the influence he wields. Ebeba, yebeka so, yebe can be because in himself clearly ebi enyo no order say yenko kun Ahmed. But we be show the picture, we be can branch and one seminti. We be a use our chance no. Because I'm a chance as we ye juma wa Ghana nyende. If Kennedy Agyapong realize that mistake, Sansem ne baye and a congressman wa America ebe tron krata and the Kennedy Agyapong yenye ni say nsem no ko baye won ankasa e call a friend saying airport. I was say you detaining of 9 hours just because of Ahmed Swale and Sam no. And you go on and threaten another journalist on live TV again. Come on, man. Come on. And Amakano. So what is the essence of that attitude show now? We say, oh, you know. Because the show is to advise us. Say, ya bonibia, ya best sign your way. Ghana, ya best sign your adwin, ya be way. Now, so you are not even taking your own advice. Because I dear one kasa onim say okoye ya e dey assemble wa ende ama nkurofo pointing fingers at you so una wekum wei embre bia wonye ye no you still go on doing it. I mean, come on, man. Come on. And amaka no you see ye sikeni de ye ntunefo. It is indeed true ye ntu sikenifo. But so you see, let me tell you things that are going to happen in Sambia ABC. Now, Kennedy Agyapong is coming to wage a war against Alhassan Suhuyini. And you see, a roadmap, a idea that Kennedy Agyapong there, or no. Just like he waged a war against Muntaka, Emra Muntaka, a dragon called Privileges Committee. No, he will be doing the same thing against Alhassan Suhuyini. Why? Because Alhassan Suhuyini had the no Privileges Committee. And so now he will be seeing Alhassan Suhuyini as an enemy. He will not address and accept Ebia one side no. Say, oh, Ebia man ye. Right now, the thing will change and it will be a war against Alhassan Suhuyini. Why? Because no Kennedy Agyapong, he's untouchable. Or can be a yenjai emanenka. Or ye be a yenjai. Obekom our Privileges Committees in same way. And well, we wait to see. Let's see whether the Privileges Committee, because this, I think this will be, I don't know, but publicly, I think this will be the very first case in front of the Privileges Committee under Alban Bagbin. Let's see how he also handles it, because the last Privileges Committee at Kennedy Agyapong koeno any that time na MPP na neo majority na o majority in so the people who sit on the committee no majority for no endorse, but in the hanged parliament yana numbers no the same. So let's wait to see. Because one thing is, aside everything, Kennedy Agyapong is also the head of the internal security committee or parliament. And so that makes this issue extremely serious or dangerous. Just somewhere that no. Yenhwe nim, yenhwe die besi. Obi antre na adwen e comment box nemu. But me de maka okay, mo de wontre mo adwen.